And breathe, ladies and gentlemen. And breathe. What a game. My voice is in bits and I was sat on my sofa watching it. That's ridiculous. Wow, what a game. What a game. That's crazy. That is totally, totally mad. But, hey. What did I say in the preview? The last four games between these two teams in 90 minutes has ended all square. And what do you know? All square. Well, look, I'm going to do this off the cuff. I always do. I've not made any notes. So, here we go. This is going to be very, very interesting indeed. The light in here is shocking, first of all. Let me sort this out. I really should have done this before I came in, but I thought it was bearable. So, let's get back to it. We take the lead early on. Seri and Traore controlled the game early on. It was brilliant. And that man there, whose shirt I've got there from the Fulham game, Ozan Tufan. Great finish. His movement for the goal was brilliant as Slater slipped him through. Fantastic strike. Then we could have doubled it. Pelkas slipped through by, I think it was Traore, or it might have been Slater again. Patterson makes a brilliant save. Sunderland go up the other end and Geldart scores. Possibly quite lucky, the assist from Jack Clark. I think he massively mishit it. He meant to shoot, but regardless. Then so Seri gave the ball away from that one under pressure from Mishu. By this point in the game, him and Dan Neil the control had switched from Seri and Traore for us after we scored to Dan Neil and Edouard Mishu for Sunderland. Those two were running the show in the midfield at this point. Seri, under pressure, gives the ball away, tries to appeal for a foul, doesn't get given it. And, well, excuse me, then I think it's played through to Diallo, or no, is it Clark, then Diallo, then back to Clark, then Geldart finishes it off. I think that's how it went. And then straight from kick-off, knocked the ball about as the replays were showing on TV. Sky, like I say, was showing the replays. Jones had the ball, played it to Traore, who immediately lost it. Played through to, I think it was, Diallo it was, finished it really well. Crazy couple of minutes. And then, about a minute after that, we go up the other end. Pelkas again. Effort saved by Patterson. It bounces to Sai Admanesh. Hits it first time. Bounces off the bar. And then drops in. He hit that sweet as a nut. That was incredible. And then that was all in like 5 minutes. Then for the rest of the half, it more or less chilled out. I want to get the order of these. I want to get the order of these right in terms of substitutions and goals and stuff like that. So the first thing that happened Sunderland in the second half, by the way, for most of it, were in total control. We struggled. We massively struggled to get into that game again after the break. Pelkas came off for Doherty. I assume the thinking behind that was it's another body in midfield, help us win the midfield battle. And then Louis Coyle went down. So Alfie Jones was moved over to right back when Callum Elder came on. Greaves shuffled into centre back alongside McLaughlin. And Jones going to right back, I think, was what killed us. And we'll talk for one of their goals about Jones's positioning. But it's the first subpar game Alfie Jones has had in ages. Since Rosinha's come in, he's been fantastic. And look, this is the only slightly below average game he's had, because until he went to right back, he was brilliant again. And it's just the fact out of position. And if Coyle's not fit for Monday, information which I don't have at the minute, then he might go for Xavier Simons there. He's played right back in the past for England at youth level and for Chelsea as well. But the obvious thing is recall Tom Nixon from Boston or give Louis Charlton a game. That's what I'd do anyway, but because they are right backs. It's as simple as that. But I don't know what Rosinha might think. It all depends if Louis Cole's injured or not, first of all, doesn't it? So then after Elder came on, involved in it straight away, plays a great ball through to Slater. The ball's running out. Trey Hume, Sunderland's right back, he's trying to jockey the ball out of play and just be clever, not want to, give Slater anything. But Slater goes round him, keeps the ball in play by the smallest margin, and then it's a great finish. It's a really good finish to make it 3-2 from a really tight angle. Puts it in the far top corner, past Patterson. Great finish. Then a couple of minutes after that, we give a penalty away. It's a soft penalty, but there is contact. It's like I say, it's soft, but there is contact. So by the letter of the law, it's penalty. Contact from Jones on Jack Clark. And then Diallo dispatches it. Oh man, Diallo was so close. He guessed the right way. I jumped up off my seat, seen him go the same way. I'm screaming, "Get in!" Then I see it's gone in the back of the net. He'll be disappointed with that, but Diallo, he should have done. He'll know he should have done better with that. Just a firmer hand and to turn it round the post. But Diallo hit it with a lot of power, to be fair to him. And then about 8 minutes after that, it was 4-3. Clark. Sunderland just countered really well. Diallo got away from Greaves. There was a point where Greaves, he was sort of trying to foul him, sort of half-heartedly, but didn't really. I did think Greaves had a solid game today, though. And then this is where we're talking about Jones's positioning. As Diallo moves through, finds Roberts, Alfie Jones gets sucked in because naturally he's thinking, right, I'm at centre half. If there's any players to my right, there's going to be a full-back there. But he's the full-back. So I think that was his thinking, and that's the flawed logic at the end of the day. So Jack Clark made it 4-3, and at this point I thought, right, he's done. Malcolm and Ryan Longman came on in the 86th minute, and 5 added minutes. Right on the stroke of the end, Callum Elder has a long throw. He wipes the ball in his shirt, launches it in, it's headed clear. Traore brings it down on the edge of the box, finds Slater, who with a little fake shot to beat his man, gets clattered by, I think it was Equa, and penalty. So after a long wait, Tufan had a very long wait. Doherty grabbed the ball immediately to make it look like he was taking it, but every City fan will have known it's only going to be Ozan Tufan who scores this. Who takes this, sorry. 09 had cramp, and then Doherty gave the ball up. Tufan, it was very close indeed to being saved by Patterson. Both goalies went the right way, but Tufan, power, low, hard, popped it in the bottom corner, and that was that. yeah, wow, what a ridiculous game. What a brilliant game of football. For a neutral, that would have been an incredible game. But as a City fan, I think my heart was... I've lost at least 3 years of my life watching that game. My heart was going. But there we go. It's over, it's done with, and the one game that our forward line shows up, the defence has a bit of a day off. But, yeah. Another point. A lot of points. We've only lost 5 in 22, I think it is, under a senior. So, the record is good, but it's just at the top end in most games where it doesn't happen for us. But today it did. We scored 4 times. But it's at this point that our defence, which has been so solid, and the foundation upon which we've built under a senior, playing well, defending well, that all gets undone today. So, yeah, well. And we'll move on to Monday, and, well, if that game's as exciting as this one, then God knows. Almost 20,000 tickets sold for the Millwall game on Monday. Get yourself down there if you haven't bought your tickets already. Should be a very, very, very good day indeed. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you on Sunday for the preview for that one. And wow, what a game.